Well, we've got a fun way for you and your family to get into the spirit of the Olympics this weekend. Children's Museum Houston kicks off their Faux-Lympics event today, which features a tribute to one of the Olympics' newest sports. Joining us live in Studio A is Henry Yao at Children's Museum Houston and breakdancing champion Jeremy Pena to tell us more about the event. Good morning to you both.
Good morning, Zach.
This is really exciting.
Absolutely, yes.
I want to hear your reaction. Before we get into the event, Henry, I want to talk to you about what was your reaction when you found out breakdancing was going to be an official Olympic sport?
Yeah, I mean, it's a long time coming. You know, breakdancing and breaking has been my life, and it's so ubiquitous in pop culture. Everybody knows what breaking is, but to be on a platform like the Olympics, it's been a long time coming for the culture. I know a lot of people are excited. There's a lot of questions too.
Yeah.
And, you know, but what we do at Break Free is educate. We're passionate about breaking. This is our lives. We're passionate about art, really. So to be on the stage in Paris in the Olympics, to put on display breaking and really show the world what it's really about is such an exciting time for the culture. So
yeah, that international platform is going to be absolutely amazing. Henry, tell us all about Faux-Lympics.
Absolutely. So we're celebrating the Olympics at Children's Museum Houston way with Faux-Lympics for 17 days beginning today. We're going to be doing Olympics inspired activities. Like, for example, we're going to have Velcro darts and paper airplane throwing and our own version of basketball. And of course, we're kicking off the event today with performance by Break Free Worldwide.
I love that. I love that. Obviously fun for the entire family, all ages.
All ages, everybody's welcome. We have activities that all ages, all kids will be able to do. We have something like for the older kids, they can do a hula hoop marathon. We have we have activities for the younger kids that they can replicate, including sponge relay. Sponge
Him
relay,
too.
relay, exactly.
And is there a cost associated with Faux-Lympics?
So there is no cost extra. It's included with general admission. So once they pay for general admission, anybody can come in and participate in our Faux-Lympics.
Okay, so we know. Do you break? No.
it looks like you can.
I know, right?
Just as a part.
You're playing the. No, no.
I'm just moral support.
I have no rhythm, so I'd be benched as well. Obviously, you're excited, but talk to us. You know, what does this mean for young dancers who are just coming up, but they're passionate about this, and they're excited to see their sport taking, you know, front row seats?
Yeah, so I mean, if anyone's seen breaking, everyone knows the energy that it brings. You have to have passion, you have to have dedication. So, you know, I've been dancing for 18 years. I've taught hundreds and hundreds of students from ages 3 on up. And the thing about breaking, which I've fallen in love and dedicated my life to, is because it really brings out somebody's true character.
Expression, right?
Expression, absolutely. Yeah. So, you know, the students who, if anybody comes to Children's Museum today and sees some of our students perform, they'll see passion and love right in front of them. So for something like the Olympics to come and be a part of the culture now, it's just kind of a reinforcement, and it gives people, it opens up a lot of resources and opportunities. And one of the main missions that we're doing at Break Free is to try and create viable career paths for breakers. You know, so when I have an 8-year-old who comes and falls in love with the dance, the Olympics kind of reinforces a lot of work that we've been doing over the years to have a viable path for them to be able to make a living off this dance in the same way that I have or other breakers around the world have. So our students are preparing for it. You know, the Youth Olympic Games coming up too as well. So we got a lot of great talent here in Houston that you can see firsthand at Break Free.
What's your message, Jeremy, to critics? I know, you know, the introduction of breaking into the Olympics has brought about very different opinions among people, right?
Yeah.
What would be your message to critics?
Yeah, I mean, the message is watch August 9th and 10th. If you're able to watch that day, or if you're able to come to the Children's Museum today, I 100% guarantee, you know, when you see breaking firsthand and when you see it from people who have dedicated their life to it, you'll be educated on what it's really about. And, you know, the general public, the conception is usually like the head spins, cardboard, the 80s. You know, everyone loves breaking, they think it's cool, but whenever, just like a lot of different art forms, whenever you really take the time to dive deep into what the feeling is behind it and what the rich history is, then you really get a big picture view on what it is and why it's there at the Olympics and why it deserves to be at the Olympics. So.
Well, we're about to get a feel for it right now. In Studio A with us live this morning are some young dancers, right?
Yes, yes.
What are we going to see?
So you're going to see a range of students, some from as young as 9 years old all the way up to 19. These are some of our champion students, some of our lead instructors at Break Free. They got some talent. They're itching here, ready to dance, so they're about to get down.
Okay, well, get on down, right? Let's go. Are we just going to
We're ready.
There we go.
Yeah.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Wow, incredible, incredible. Obviously on display sportsmanship, but heart and passion.
Absolutely.
Really incredible to watch. I would have either broke my neck or ate the concrete.
Literal break.
Right? Yeah.
Literal break.
You know, they look amazing. They even sounded amazing. I loved hearing the squeaks on the floor. Being that it's a new sport, what should audience members be on the lookout for when it comes to breaking?
That's a great question. You know, of course, there's athleticism. That's why it's at the Olympics. But on the artistic aspect, there's originality that's valued first. So unique style. Of course, when you saw all of our students get down, there's different styles. You know, there's a lot of the foundation that's shared. But in breaking, the most successful breakers are the ones who make a name for themselves and kind of create their own characters and style. Musicality is a big thing. You know, of course, there's the dynamic moves that grab the attention.
Right.
Of being able to do it on beat, being able to tell cohesive story from the top to the bottom. These are the things.
Storytelling within that performance.
That's the key. Storytelling is the #1 thing, you know. So, you know, obviously it's not done through verbal, it's done through, you know, physical expression and body. And I think that's what will make people fall in love with breaking is once they start to learn the stories and they see the differences in styles and they kind of see the intricacies and whatnot. And at the highest level, you know, the breakers that you'll see at the Olympics, I have to give a big shout out to Jeffrey Lewis, our very own Houston, who's representing there. One of the 2 qualified U.S. dancers from our very own hometown. So he's, and there's only 16 breakers from around the world who have qualified for the Olympics, and we have somebody representing for Houston.
That's really incredible. Jeffrey joined us in studio a few weeks ago live for KPRC 2+ now, so we're wishing him the best of luck. Thank you both so much for coming in and talking to us about breaking. August 8th and 9th and 10th.
Yes.
9th and 10th.
Yes.
And of course, you can watch that right here on KPRC 2.